Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, June 6th, and we got some warm air coming later this weekend, but until then, looks like we're going to have a couple cool days with highs in the 60s to around 70 today and tomorrow, and we could see again another chance of some afternoon showers that could pop up here and there. Again, most areas will not see any rain or very little, maybe just some sprinkles, but most of the time it'll be dry with plenty of sunshine. And then we'll see temperatures climbing around 80 by Saturday and into the mid 80s at least by Sunday. This weekend looks pretty nice out there. And you can see seasonally mild is the word for the week with very little rain, although in Breckenridge last night we picked up a pretty decent shot of rain, as well as areas like Shepherd, Mount Pleasant, or towards Midland. Areas in the northeastern portions of the MAC area picking up some showers, and you can see the extended outlook. We're going to be warming up quite a bit, and we'll have precipitation. It looks like it'll be pretty plentiful, so that should be good conditions for growing out there. And again, last night we had a pretty nice rainbow across the area, and you can see we had 2,200ths of an inch of rain. We had 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts, even some reports of small hail, and in the Shepherd area they had reports of some tree limbs down even, so some pretty gusty winds as well. And you can see on the Doppler radar estimates last night some of that rain that fell across the area, mainly over the eastern and northern portions of lower Michigan. And again, we picked up 2,200ths of an inch, and we picked up 3/10 the other day. So here in the Breckenridge area, we've had some pretty favorable moisture conditions. And you can see as moisture, yesterday we looked at the growing degree days, and today we're looking at the moisture. You can see the red indicating the current month in the background there. And you can see the wettest spots, London, St. Thomas, Jasper, Blissfield, and Tupperville, all southeast lower Michigan into southwest Ontario. And over the last 60 days, you can see the dry spots around Lansing, Middleton, Henderson, and especially for Clarksville and Newaygo. And you can see that in the chart format. You can see the wettest areas, again, southeast lower Michigan into southwest Ontario, and the dry spots below 50% of the rainfall in some of our western areas. And you can see that on the 60-day April 5th to June 5th Doppler radar estimates. This is the percent of normal. You can see small area around Newaygo County or towards Muskegon County, and again northwestern Kent County around 50 to 75% of the normal rainfall. And you can see the area southwest Ontario, southeast lower Michigan, 100 to 150% or more of the rainfall. And up in the UP in the northwestern Great Lakes, plenty of rainfall there. So really the only area that's a little bit on the dry side is, and will continue to watch this, is mainly southwest lower Michigan. And if we look at the soil conditions this morning, you can see at the 8 and 16 inch levels, temperatures mainly in the low 60s, and a little bit cooler as you get at the 2 inch levels in the mid 50s, more reflective of the current temperatures out there. And you can see since midnight no measurable precipitation in the rain gauge. But again, we had a pretty good amount of rainfall right here in the Tri-Cities area. And if we look at the current conditions out there, you can see mainly low 50s across the area. Of course, the cool spot at Newaygo, down to 47 degrees there. And if we look at the radar currently out there, you can see just some weak returns over in southwest Ontario, most of the activity off to the east. But again, with that upper low pivoting the air around to the back to the west, don't be surprised if around US 27 off to the east we see some more pop-up showers once we get instability from the heating of the day to build up across those areas. Again, the eastern part of the state of Michigan and to southwest Ontario would be the most likely areas that could see some scattered pop-up sprinkles or light showers. And again, just like yesterday, can't rule out some areas picking up a couple of tenths. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see the low pressure system that influencing the area now moving off to the east, and eventually high pressure will take over, and we'll see dry conditions move in, especially for the day on Wednesday into Thursday. Then late Thursday, as the next system moves toward the area, we'll see a chance of a few showers and thunderstorms perhaps at night. The best bet will be Friday, when I think we have a pretty decent chance of showers and thunderstorms. And right now, nothing too heavy, probably in that quarter to a half inch range as it looks right now. And eventually, with the high pressure moving off to the east as we get into the weekend, we're going to see a nice return flow. And we're going to see, again, temperatures in the 70s on Friday, around 80 or low 80s for Saturday, and at least the mid 80s, maybe mid to upper 80s as we get into the day on Sunday and Monday. Right now, Sunday and Monday look like some pretty warm days, and increasing humidity as we get towards early next week as well. And if we look at the precipitation expected here over the next 7 days, normally I like to show a closer up view of the state of Michigan, but you can see mainly a quarter to inch or so, and in some parts of the area maybe a half inch to 3/4 of an inch. And again, the biggest precipitation, Florida, looks like it'll pick up about 3 to 6 inches or more of rain, as they look like they're going to be pretty wet here over the next 7 days, and they could certainly use the rain in this part of the country, so that'll be fairly welcome. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.